Hello friends, welcome to the day 9 sessions. So how to use a serial monitor. So the serial monitor means, so it is a serial communication which is going to happen on your hardware. So in order to see the serial monitor, you need to have a hardware. So you need to connect the hardware and you need to select the COM port. You need to select the which board you are using and which COM port you are just using to dump the respective program. So here we are going to see how the working of a serial monitors for an array what we have been just seen in the previous video. So we have been just seen how to declare an array and we have been used a serial monitor. So it seems that a very closely sessions. So hence we are just starting with the Arduino how to connect or how to use the serial monitors. So we can just start this by one. So we are having a Arduino here. So we are having a array classes what we have been just done with. So okay, we are just going for this typing of void setup. So inside a void setup, okay, after writing a void setup, you can have two flower brackets and one tab. So you can just have a serial begin and I am using a baud rate of 9600. So baud rate here is 9600. So it is an asynchronous communication. So in an asynchronous communication, so if we are go on speaking what is synchronous and asynchronous, and then it is another big session. So in asynchronous, for moving a data there will be no clock, but for synchronizing between a dumping of a data between the system and an Arduino, we will be having a common clock. Okay, we can just talk about the synchronous and asynchronous in another session. For this sake, what you need to just understand is, in asynchronous, the clock is not present. In synchronous, the clock is present. And where actually is, while transmitting a data, clock is present for synchronous. For transmitting a data, clock is not present in asynchronous. So this example is an asynchronous one for dumping a information. So void loop we are having in the session in the notepad. I am just copying and pasting it. So here we are having 5 characters and I have been just declared array. So you are knowing about this one. I have been forgotten to write a semicolon. So here after this you can verify this. If you are having any errors, it will just pause here. Okay, I guess there are no errors. Okay, I'm just uploading this. So while uploading, this LED will just blink, transmission and reception. So now you can just see that it is continuously transmitting the HELLO. In order to see this data, you need to go for tools. Just mark these words, just go to tools, go to serial monitor and uncheck this auto scroll. So continuously the hello word is printing. If you are going to on this auto scroll, it will be scrolling continuously. So like this you are going to just see. So here you can just see the baud rate as 9600. If you are changing this baud rate, the value will be printing with other things because it is transmitting with a baud rate of 9600. Here the clock is not same, it is changing. Due to the change of a baud rate, the value will not come into existence. So you can just see this is a efficiency of using a common clock between asynchronous transmitter and receiver. Okay, it is continuously printing. We are not seeing what actually it is happening. So we can print hello after the lines, one below the other. Okay, we can upload this. and you can just see here the data is continuously transmitting. So you can just see after printing a hello, it is coming to the next line and it is printing. So if the auto scroll is just made as an absent, you can just see it is just showing what is the output. So this is like how to declare an array and how to see in this output window. We have been just seeing another loop, like instead of having a fixed value, like what is the memory location, we are deciding at further at a pre-existence. So in this execution we have been just had a what is this user defined values. So without having any kinds of a what is this memory restriction, the user can write any number of words. Okay, you can have a begin. Okay, you can have the serial print in void loop. You can just continuously print the respective statements. Print ln or print anything is fine. So in void loop, in void setup, you are initiating the program, that is serial monitor with a baud rate. Okay. Or we can just make it as a global variable, this one. So like this we can just make. So you can just see the continuously data is transmitting, the orange, this one. Okay, you can just see this in an serial monitor. So you can just see the continuously hello world is going to be displayed. So and also it is having a baud rate of 9600. So these are all the changes you can just make with. Okay, then manipulation of a string. So you can just manipulate the string here. So I like coffee to tea. So okay, then you can just execute this. For emptying string, you can just give a space. So the data is uploaded here. Okay, it is continuously transmitting. So you can just see I like coffee and cake. So later and cake have been just removed. So that is after 13th word, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this you can continue and you can just see it has been just removed. So this empty is going to remove the respective next versions and it has been added P and T and finally the last word, that is last word 0 has been added. So if 0 is coming to a picture, it is an end of a array. So this was our example we have been just seen with. So next we are having another thing like how to replace the strings. So we have been just seen how to replace the things. So this is my string. So next, in the place of string, it has been replaced with Arduino program. So here also we have been starting with 9600. We have been converted into an uppercase here and we are printing it. So in my string, in the place of string, it is being just converted to my new Arduino program. And we have been just seeing the length of a what is the string. Okay, the semicolon is missing here. Here also semicolon is missing. So this is a difference of executing before and in the tool. So in the tool, if you are executing, you will just come to know what are all the errors you are going to just make with. So these are all the syntax errors. Okay, it has been uploaded and data has been continuously transmitting. So we are going for serial monitor. So this is my string is a information. It has been printed. So later it has been converted to upper string, uppercase. So this is my string have been converted to uppercase. Next I am printing my new string that has been printed and it has been replaced in the position of string with Arduino program. Next string length is a dot length. So the length is 22. So you can just count it will be of 22. 0, 1, 2, 3 to Arduino program. So this is the thing we have been just seen. So next we have been just have a digital pin here. How to have a delay versions. Okay, we can. I guess we have been just seen this. But here the LED is going to be blink. So we are taking 13th pin as a LED pin. Why? Because this we are having a default LED we have been provided and we have been assigned output to this 13th pin and we are making high and low with a delay of 1 second and we are using this LED pin to make high and low. Okay. That is a variable name, it should be of case sensitive. So you can just see here the LED is blinking. So this LED. So this is blinking for 1 second delay. This has been just seen in the previous session. So this is just a glance of it. So again we have been just seen the delay in microseconds. So the same manner you can just change the pin here. Okay, LED pin is fine. Okay, we can upload this. So if you are having any errors, it is going to give. Pin mode. Okay, MS caps. So it was missing. Okay, here after doing this in microseconds, we have been just seen with. So this is another version. And again coming to milliseconds, this is a display of milliseconds in a serial monitor. LED pin is not used. So here we are going to just see what is the time. Okay, that was like accessing the dot was not used. Okay, it was not declared. Okay, the thing have been uploaded. So you can go for serial monitor. So it is going to just give you the time, milliseconds, and after delay the time is going to be just changed. So this is about how to just generate a milliseconds of delay. So in the same manner you are having microseconds also. So that is a small change you are going to just do with. So only micro you are going to just change with. So instead of milli you are just changing the into a micro and you are going to upload it. So it is going to change the time, that's all. So after uploading you can go for done uploading serial monitor. You can just see there is a change in an microseconds level. So this was all about an array session. So we can just see how to do the same for string sessions. So in the same manner we have been just assigned a string here and we are going to just print it. So this is the thing what we are going to just do with. Okay, it has been done, uploaded, finished the uploading. Okay, auto scroll. We have been not started the communication here. Serial dot begin 9600. Okay, it has finished the uploading. Okay, we can stop this auto scroll. Go to first execution. After a printing we are having next line. So 0, 1, 2, 3 till it reaches 9. So this is less than 10, that is till 9. So this is how to see the string is going to be executed for initialization of a communication, serial communication. You need to use this command serial.begin 9600. So next we are having the same thing, like instead of a single instead of using a for loop we are going to use to declare it as a list. So the usage of a nested for loop with a having of declaration of an array in the form of list. So in the setup we need to have serial dot begin 9600 semicolon, and we are printing n of j I. Okay, can upload this. Let me wait to just have a done of uploading. So uploading is finished. So serial monitor. So first 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 9. Later j, that is first the I value will be printed. Okay, let me execute this again. So first I will be 0, then j will be just printed for 9 times, and again I will be incremented to 1, so j will be printed with the next line here. So for printing of all the values of j, again I will be printed from 0 to 9, and again j will be printing from these values. So this is like how to see the monitor window for arrays. So again you can have another operations here. So you are just making some of our changes. So here, in order to use the serial monitor, you need to begin it. So 9600 and you are beginning it. So after this you can print serial dot print what you are printing total, and after printing of a total you can just go for a empty line. So you can upload this. Okay, upload has been completed. Go for serial monitor. So you can just see the total values. So for this 0, 1, 2, 3, it is going to be added and values are going to be displayed. So like this, it is going to be added with the previous of an array. So total plus a of I. So that's it for this video, guys. I guess we have been learned how to use a serial monitor, how to see the output of previous sessions what we have been just seen in this week. So in this week we have been just seen how to use an array, how to use a string, and how to use a serial monitor, how to interface or use a default LED. So these are the things we have been just seen in this week. I guess it is an informative sessions. Let's meet you all in the next video. Thank you.